Hey guys, this is Vinny. Welcome at Machines. In this video we are going to talk about remote control of a drone, remote control of an aircraft, or a remote control where you can control your robot. From our childhood, all of us know what a remote control is, because from DD1 to DD2, DD3 or DD10 we were just scrolling around those Tesla. Yeah, so it's like that. A remote control, all of us knows what a remote control is. Now when we're talking about remote control for a flight or a drone is something like this. You know, in previous videos we introduced what a drone is. What a traditional drone is. A quadcopter, okay? And the remote control looks like this. And in today's video specifically we are going to talk about FlySky series of remote controllers. This is the most reliable and secure remote controllers in 21st century. It comes with the remote control and a receiver that binds on your aircraft, that we bind with aircraft components. I'll be showing you very soon the connections about this receiver and the remote controller. Okay? Drone flight controllers. There are plenty of remote controllers, the flight remote controllers in the market these days. You can find according to your budget, according to the channels you need on board, according to the function you need on board, and stuff like that. The basic 4 functions we required on board for a drone or for a plane is let me show you on the receiver so we have better understanding. So here, this is how the receiver looks like, and the channels are written on it. We will share the details about the channels and all other things, what we can do with all other ports in the other video, but for now I am going to introduce the basics. By default, remote controller is binded with the first 4 channels. Channel 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so channel 1 by default is for ailerons. The ailerons control your pitch, left and right. The second channel is for elevator. The elevator takes the plane up and down. The third channel is the most important channel for throttle. The throttle is the main race, the main gas going to the engine, the throttle. As much throttle you're giving, as much speed you're giving to the pedal of your car if you're driving a vehicle on the road. So channel 3 is for throttle and channel 4 is the rudder. Rudder is for the yaw. Okay, so these 4 channels are the most important channels for the drone or for RC plane, a remotely piloted aircraft. With it you pair both together and then you control all the components via your controls over here. Okay, so something like the first one, up and down, is throttle. You want to control the speed of motors up and down, and left side, right side, like this, it's your yaw. The yaw is how you control your plane. Okay, and on your right side, these guys are the ailerons and elevators. Sorry, elevators is up and down and aileron is left and right. But you can set the configuration according to your requirement. Okay, see, when you start it up, you can see it's only the TX is only available, the RX is not there. There is no receiver who's receiving the transmission from this remote yet. Okay, We will bind the receiver later on, and so you hold on to the button here, the left side button above your not the bind side, above your power button. Okay, you hold this button for a few seconds, upper button. Okay, you get the menu here, you get a system menu to enter. Now you can configure your remote controller. Okay, just to light it up. Now you can configure it. Just to give you a little tip, the safety tip: whenever you are flying, never go to configuration mode. Always configure all the settings prior to take your flight. That's a safety tip for you, okay? Or else the results could be bad. So you can enter the functions, okay, like this, up and down, like this, okay? And anytime, okay, let's say I want to go to settings, sorry, whatever. Now remember one thing: in order to make your settings to run, when you are in configuration mode, choose the settings you want. Okay, something like mixes. I'm gonna enter mix, and mix 1 is on, mix 1 is off. I'm gonna make it on, and then you have to hold this cancel button. See, there is a button, this is a cancel button. Okay, you have to hold this button in order to save the configuration. You have to hold the cancel button, okay, just for a couple of seconds, and then you're out of the menu again. Okay, so the default settings are built with 4 channels. Channel 1 for aileron, channel 2 for elevator, channel 3 for throttle, channel 4 for your rudder, for your yaw control. Okay, so these are the default settings. Rest of all you can there are little settings. Model name, you can enter the model name. As you can see here, I named my aircraft Marshini, and type select which kind of your aircraft is it helicopter or is it plane. The plane, the airplane, glider, and the drone, the quadcopter or hexacopter, they're the same. Okay, don't get confused with it. The other one is a helicopter. The helicopter have different controls other than drone and plane aircraft and fixed wing aircraft. So you choose one of them, and then, as I said earlier, you hold the cancel button. I'm not gonna hold it now. I'm just gonna get out from this. Here it is. Okay, these are the basic configurations. So let's explore FlySky remote controller furthermore. As I said earlier, there are plenty of remote controllers out in the market. You can buy according to the requirement of functions, budget, onboard capabilities, what you require with your remote control. This is one of the modest ones we bought. It's called the model name is iFlySky 6, iFlySky X. It's X series. You can do a lot with these remote controllers. You can fly drone aircrafts with it. You can run RC submarines. You can make small little boats controlled by RC. and you can make robots running with RC. You can make small cars, you name it out there, and you can run with these remote controls. Okay, one of the other beauty of these remote controller is you can attach this remote controller with your PC, with your desktop or laptop, and you can run simulator, you can run games, you can play games, the aircraft games, and control your aircraft, select your aircraft with different kind of aircraft, plenty of aircraft available. If you go to Google Earth or download the Google Earth 3D view, you can attach your joystick with it and fly as your plane is flying. It will detect itself and it will tell you which remote controller is attached. Other thing is you can attach your remote controller with a ground station, something like Mission Planner. You can attach this as a joystick, as a manual control. You can control manually your aircraft from within the ground station from a software like a Mission Planner is. Just to give you a glimpse of a game, a simulator, how you can play, how you can utilize your remote controller with it, I use one of the software named Clearview. I'll try to attach links from where you can download. It's named Clearview. Beautiful application, beautiful software. So let's run it, see how it runs. And you can see Clearview RC simulator, and here we have a remote controller attached with it. Okay, the one we just configured earlier. Yeah, remote controller, and I started up. Okay, here our plane is ready to take off. Okay, and here we're gonna see so you have the controls, and on one side we will see if the plane runs. See, we are checklist complete. Okay, see, we are gonna take off. Checklist 1 2 3 4 all set. We're gonna take off. Let's take a little quick. Oops, what's going on? Oops, oh, there is a bump. Oops, I didn't see that. Let me start again. You have to just press space bar and it will start a new instance. So this time we're not gonna go further to checklist here. 1 2 3 4 our checklist complete. Let's take off. Yay! And now you can play around same as you have real-time plane flying. Okay, so before you crash your real aircraft, I recommend highly you have a good hand on simulator, and then you go for your first flight or your test flight. Yeah, it's nice to have good hands on simulator and see how the control works and how you can rescue your plane if you have to. And beautiful. I like it. Sometimes when I don't have anything to do, I just start up my new session as my new flight, and there you go. Spend hours and hours. Keep flying as much you can. No limits. Yay! Okay, let's get back to the ground. See if I can land safely. Yaw, using yaw, and I'm reducing speed. Taking off is not bad, but landing is one of the critical situations. Oh my god, oops, here I am. Oh. And there you go, successful landing, beautiful. There you go guys, this was one of my tests. this was one of the example I wanted to show you guys how you can utilize your remote controller on your PC, play these games or play on Google Maps or Google Earth 3D games and stuff. It's fun. Okay guys, I'm gonna give you a live example how I have connected. This is one of our hybrid model that we are developing. It's drone plus plane. So it's a VTOL, so it will take off vertically and or on runway. Yeah, it's still under development, the beta phase. We are hoping to finish the development soon. Okay guys, here I have attached 4 channels as I said earlier. First one, aileron, elevator, throttle, and the fourth one is rudder. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the controls of plane, how the controls of planes are working with the control. And also, just to give you guys an example, I have just attached a propeller with this drone. So all safety checklist is completed. I'm gonna power it up and then we will run a live example, just a quick example. Yeah, that's Pixhawk sound. Yeah, we are using Pixhawk technology. We are using Pixhawk Orange Cube on this aircraft, particularly Orange Cube. Okay, we're gonna put all the controls down, all the buttons closed. Okay, all the buttons closed, down, the throttle is down. Okay, all the buttons are closed, throttle is down. If the throttle is up, system will not let you start. It will tell, oh, you have to place the throttle down. So you throttle down, it will start up. Now see, TX transfer and RX complete. You can now see it is already bind up with. If you are binding your remote control first time, you have to hold this button, the black button, for a few seconds, and then you start up your controller. Okay, it will then bind the receiver with the controller, with the remote controller. Sometime it doesn't, so don't panic. Just press this cancel button couple times. It will connect itself with the controller. Okay, so right now we have successfully attached the controller. Okay, now see how the aircraft's controls are working. First we will check the rudder. The rudder working fine. Now we will check the elevators. The elevator up and down, and then finally the ailerons. So basically ailerons, elevator, first one is ailerons, elevator. Okay, now come back to the throttle. That's the amazing part. Throttle. Okay guys, put the throttle only. Okay guys, for the safety reason, it is highly recommended attach the throttle only when you are taking flight, when your flight is taking part. Do not attach propellers in your testing area. This is just for demonstration, just for the first video. My checklist is complete. Nobody nearby. I am close by and I have glasses. Okay, checklist complete. All the wiring complete. Here is the rotor. Okay, here is the throttle. So the very first thing you do when you switch off is take off the power. So no throttle, nothing, nobody gets hurt, okay? First thing, very first thing, take off the power. Shut down the power plant first. We're gonna take off the power, okay? Put a safety guard on it, okay? Secure it, and then immediately you take your propeller off, okay, because we're not taking flight. Okay guys, there is plenty you can do with these remote controllers, okay. I just gave you a little example with the single propeller, okay. In later videos we will show how to configure the settings, how to do advanced settings. Let's say if you have multiple servos, multiple throttles, multiple motors, how to control multiple motors, or how to configure twin engine aircraft. All those settings, all those configurations we will be doing in upcoming videos. If you have any comment or any specific requirement, drop a comment and we will create another video on it, okay. This is the first video. This is the introductory video for FlySky. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope this video is informative for you guys. If you like this video, drop a comment down or press thumbnail. Thank you. I'll see you soon.